Hello everyone, we are ready with another story. So start करते हैं. The Crows in the Kingdom. On one fine sunny day, Akbar and Birbal were taking a leisurely walk in the palace gardens. Suddenly, Akbar thought of testing Birbal's wit by asking him a tricky question. Emperor asked Birbal, "How many crows are there in our kingdom?" Birbal could sense the amusement in the king's voice, and within a few minutes, Birbal replied, "My king, there are 80,971 crows in our kingdom." Surprised and amazed, Akbar further tested Birbal. "What if we have more crows?" Birbal replied, "Oh, then the crows from the other kingdom must be visiting us." "What if there are lesser crows?" asked Akbar. "Well, then some of our crows must be visiting other kingdoms," replied Birbal with a grin on his face. Akbar smiled at Birbal's great sense of humor and wit. Moral: there is always a solution if one thinks with ease. Now the next story is Birbal's Khichdi. Once on a cold winter day, Akbar and Birbal were walking by a lake. Akbar stopped and put his finger into the freezing water and immediately took it out, saying, "I don't think anyone can sustain a night in this cold water." Birbal took that as a challenge and said that he would find someone who can do it. Akbar promised a sum of 1,000 gold coins to whoever could spend a night standing in the cold water of the lake. Soon, Birbal found a poor man who agreed to undertake the challenge for 1,000 gold coins. Guarded by two royal guards, the poor man spent the entire night standing in the freezing water. In the morning, the poor man was taken to court for the reward. On being asked by the king how he could stand in freezing water, the man replied, "My lord, I kept looking at a lamp that was burning at a distance, and spent my entire night looking at it." On learning this, the emperor said, "This man is not worthy of the reward, as he could manage to stand in the lake because he was getting warmth from the lamp." The poor man felt doomed and heartbroken. He reached out to Birbal for help. Birbal did not go to the court the next day. Akbar visited Birbal to find the reason. To his amusement, the king found Birbal sitting beside the fire with a pot hanging almost 6 feet above it. On being inquired, Birbal said, "I am cooking khichdi, my lord." Akbar started laughing and said, "That was impossible." Birbal said, "It is possible, king. If a poor man can stay warm by simply looking at the lamp burning at a distance, I can cook this khichdi the same way." Akbar understood Birbal's point and rewarded the poor man for completing the challenge. Moral: hope can inspire people to work hard.